right. Hi, everybody. I'm Val Heffelfinger here with some wrap-up coverage for Capital City Bloodbath 2019, joined by half of the top table, Eric Marcoux. Marcoux?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it'll do. He's listened to dumb Anglophone say his name for his whole life. Why not one more? So you were running. This is a co-gem, by the way, Honest Wargamer and 40K Stats Center. So we're doing a little podcast coverage here, too. So those guys will have no clue what you've been through. So very quickly, what were you running this weekend?
Yeah, I was running knight, so basically 3 Crass Crusaders with a Loyal 32, 2 Basilisk, 6 Mortar, and an Assassin. So did pretty well. I've got some good matchups. Not actually a list that normally should be doing that well. I got good pairings because it loses to a lot of top teams. Well, not like top army like Orcs. It loses to Tau. It loses to Plains. It loses to Demons. It loses to GSC. But on some weird luck, I managed to avoid all of those except Jim Vestal on top table last round. So I guess at some point I had to luck had to go back. So
yeah, you'll wind up there at some point. And we did a little interview, sort of, I guess yesterday or today. I can't remember. It was yesterday.
Both.
Well, yesterday we were talking about that. I said, "Do you think this is a list that can go the distance?" And you said, "No, not really. This is a 4-2. This is 5-1." I've been talking a lot about false Canadian modesty this weekend, exemplified in this man. So, what were some of coming up? What were some games that gave you a hard run or were interesting to you? Some of your favorite matchups over the last 2 days.
Well, I'll say my fourth game, and I actually had a lot of really interesting game. Like my third one was really back and forth with my opponent was running Guardsman and a Castellan and Smash Cap. So he went first and didn't do the damage he thought he would be doing, but my killer just basically steal all his CPs. It's been back and forth up until turn 5 where I pulled everything. Well, I pulled a win. Then I ended up this morning against Josh Det, so that's actually a tough matchup. Went first, gave me the win, and that it still was a little bit back and forth, but went my way pretty quickly. And then against Ridvans, the first 3 turns were pretty back and forth, but I went first again, so I've been lucky on going first, which basically gives it to me. But those 3 were really tough matches where I've still been able to pull it out. And then against Jim, well, he went first. I couldn't seize. He was getting stuff, and I just tried something, didn't work, so yeah, ended up like that, losing.
I asked Jim, how do I play Warhammer when we talked to him, and he said roll 6s. So I guess we can't play Warhammer when it counts. That's just what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's what he did. He rolled good saves, good stuff, but he's got a good army, and he played it well. He played the odds. He took some chances and went his way, which is okay. That's how you play. Sometimes you got to play the odds. You got to take chances. He knew exactly what he had to do. He knew that those odds he were playing on, he needed to do it. Otherwise, he might be in trouble. And it went his way. So that's how it works. That's how you play high-level 40K, actually.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much, Eric. It's been wonderful to see you again, by the way.
It was my pleasure.
And by the way, Eric, all the way back from Serbia, where you were, one of our high flyers this year, were you not?
Well, yeah, I did well. Dustin did well. Well, we all had a lot of people, but I think Dustin's probably the one with more points. Yeah. I was probably second, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. He's a good guy, good player, great times. Thanks so much.
Thank you.